All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be a twin flames reading. So we're going to take a look at the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Keep in mind this is general, so it may or may not resonate. And you also don't have to be in a twin flame connection or believe you're in a twin flame connection. I'm just going to be pulling on the masculine and feminine polarity within a connection. Okay, so this may or may not resonate with you. Keep in mind though, every like romantic connection that you're involved in does have the balance of the feminine and masculine. What the twin flame template is there to represent is the like perfect balance of yin and yang, essentially. And that's why those dynamics can be so triggering and can be so confusing, because the 3D paradigm of what love is not accurately like represented. Like that's not what love is. That's what you see in movies and all of this stuff is not love. It's typically like codependent connections. So essentially what these higher level spiritual connections teach you is how to balance out your own energy and be able to neutralize that and share that same energetic field with another person, okay? I do have a twin flame course if you guys are interested. I also have a self-love course that I highly recommend, because if you are in a spiritual connection, everything really does come down to you. It's about you balancing out your own energy, and then someone else comes in and mirrors that back to you. Okay, but anyways, let's jump in. In addition, if you do want to book a personal reading, my information is down below in the description box, okay? Let's take a look at the divine Actually, we'll take a look at divine masculine and divine feminine side by side. So let's see what's going on with the divine masculine spirit at this time. Let me just turn it over so I can see. Okay, so let's take a look and see. So spirit, what's going on with divine masculine at this time? What's going on with the divine masculine at this time? Yeah, see what I was literally just saying? Like, thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. Yeah. So, as always, like I said, the feminine and masculine energies, it's a mirroring energy, right? So this person's going to come in and mirror back to you what's going on with you. So there is a lot of mirroring going on with you and your divine masculine, okay? So keep in mind, if the person that you're dealing with is running from you, ask yourself, in what way am I running from myself, all right? And what's going on with the divine feminine? We have free will, okay? Bottom of the deck, we do have big dreams. So this is actually some nice energy coming through. I feel like if you're not talking to your person, I feel like communication will be coming in. For those of you who are not communicating, I'm just getting a lot of blue energy, a lot of green here. There could be some heart chakra activations. But for the divine feminine, I feel like with this free will card, typically this indicates someone who is more so just focused on themselves. Like, what do they want out of life? Which this is good to see in the feminine's energy, because this would indicate that you're more focused on yourself, you're more focused on where you're going in life, and I feel like the divine masculine is going to be mirroring that energy back to you. So if you're focused on you, your divine masculine will be focused on you. Okay, it's kind of how it works. All right, so let's take a look and see. So what is the divine masculine's current energy towards the divine feminine? What's the divine masculine's current energy towards the divine feminine, spirit? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so like I said, for a lot of you guys, there's going to be some sort of communication coming in if you have not been hearing from your divine masculine. If you already have, I feel like this will be continuing, okay? Yeah, see, look. Exactly. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands. So I feel like the divine masculines are really wanting to take some initiative towards the divine feminine, you know. We have like 3 cards that indicate communication. The pages to me are communication cards. Eight of Wands is communication. They could be waiting. So the Three of Wands, like I said, for some of you guys, there could be a little bit of distance between you and your divine masculine. But for a lot of you, I see communication coming in if it's not already there. They're wanting to make an offer. They've been watching you with the Page of Swords here. But for some of them, they could just be waiting for the right moment with the Three of Wands. Let's clarify. Why is the Three of Wands here, Spirit? The King of Wands. Oh, they're getting ready. They're getting ready. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, but could be any sign really. I'm just going to call them out. But yeah, they're getting ready. They're feeling very passionate. I feel like they've been watching you. If you look at this King of Wands, this King of Wands looks like he's very focused on something. Like he's going to be going after something. So I feel like they're getting ready. They could be building their confidence right now. But like I said, Divine Feminines, if you're really just kind of focused on yourself right now with the free will card here, you're just focused on your own dreams, aspirations, goals, whatever it may be. If your focus is not on the Divine Masculine, this is why their focus is now on you. If this is not making sense to you, what I'm saying, I highly recommend enrolling in the Twin Flame course that I offer. Again, you don't necessarily have to believe that you're a twin flame. It just teaches you like the masculine and feminine polarities and why a lot of connections end up in like these runner-chaser dynamics. The label doesn't matter, okay? Because there's going to be masculine, feminine energies in every dynamic, every romantic dynamic that you inquire about. But anyways, okay, so yes, we're getting a heavy energy of them wanting to take action, them wanting to reach out, them moving towards you. But it's good to see that we have the mirroring card here, because this is indicating that they're wanting to do this because they're picking up on your energy. Okay, so it's like they're mirroring back the work that you're doing. Okay, so what I'm going to kind of do for this reading is we're kind of just going to go back and forth between feminine and masculine instead of doing like all masculine, all feminine. So let's see, what is the feminine's energy towards the masculine? What is the Divine Feminine's energy towards the masculine? What is the Divine Feminine's energy towards the masculine? Wow, a lot of major arcana. Can you guys see this? Okay, yeah. Good. We have all major arcana except for the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Star in reverse, we have Strength, we have Judgment in reverse, and we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius. Okay, so there's a little bit of insecurity coming up for the feminine is what I'm getting. I do feel like the feminine could be not super optimistic possibly about the Divine Masculine maybe taking action, because we have the Star in reverse. I'm just noticing it under the Page of Pentacles here. So some of you guys could have really been hoping for something in the past. Yeah, look at this. So funny. I was literally just saying, because I was noticing it with the Page of Pentacles, and I look at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Because I feel like this relates. This Page of Pentacles with the Star in reverse. So some of you guys have been maybe waiting for that offer to come in and it hasn't been. So you might be feeling a little bit pessimistic, like, oh, I don't know if it's going to come. Star in reverse, this could indicate feeling kind of hopeless, helpless. I do see that you guys are holding back though. You're standing in your power, even though there is some insecurity coming up for you. So with the Judgment card in reverse, I do think some of you guys are facing your inner demons. But you're doing it well. It's like deep down there are some insecurities coming up, but I feel like you're holding your own. You're staying strong with the Strength card here. And a lot of you are still wanting something stable. So we do have the Ten of Pentacles coming through. So I feel like you are wanting that commitment. This is something that you're possibly seeing for the future. Maybe some of you want kids, family, whatever it may be, but I do see that you're looking at your Divine Masculine as that long term, but you're not feeling super optimistic right now about that offer coming through. But I would say shift your focus, because the Divine Masculine is coming through, but of course your energy has to be aligned, right? You have to be in that place of belief, because I do see your Divine Masculine coming through. Like I said at the very beginning of the reading, I was picking up that there's going to be some communication, and look at all these cards coming through here. So that's what I'm strongly getting. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to the Divine Masculine and see how they're feeling emotionally. Okay, so how does the Divine Masculine feel about the Divine Feminine when it comes to the heart? When it comes to the heart. Oh, they're heartbroken. We have grief here. Okay, so we'll look into this. I'm just going to pull one for the feminine as well. How does the Divine Feminine feel about the Divine Masculine when it comes to the heart, Spirit? We have proud. Yeah, so for a lot of you guys, I feel like pride could be, I don't want to say it's getting in the way, but I do with the Strength card here, this could be pride and ego. Some of you guys, some of you might be putting your Divine Masculine on a bit of a pedestal, but I do think a lot of this has to do with the fact that I feel like this proud is more about like pride. Okay, so some of you guys could be holding back from your Divine Masculine, and this could have to do with pride. okay? Let's take a look at this grief for the Divine Masculine, though. So let's see why we have grief here. It says sorrowful, heartbroken, and bereaved. Let's see. The World. The Sun. Wow. Okay. So a lot of the Divine Masculines are realizing what you mean to them, or they've been realizing what you mean to them with the World card here and the Sun, and they're recognizing that you bring a lot of happiness to them, okay? And so if there has been like some sort of a separation or a falling out, or maybe you guys have been broken up, or there's disconnect between the two of you, whatever it may be, even if you are with them but you're just disconnected, whatever it is, they're feeling this. Okay, they're feeling this loss, and they're recognizing through this heartbreak that you mean a lot to them and that you do bring a lot of happiness to their life. Now let's look at the Proud here for the feminine. Why is your energy here? The King of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, I'm also hearing, yeah, this does have to do with commitment. Okay, wow. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. A lot of you guys, I feel like it's almost like this energy of the Divine Feminine's kind of knowing what they want, knowing what they deserve, and really just, to me, this feels like you're putting yourself first. I feel like a lot of you guys do want commitment, and there's anxiety about it, because we literally have the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles. We have 3 cards of commitment here, but I'm getting that there's anxiety around it. Okay, but for a lot of you, I feel like you're putting yourself first. With this Proud card here, you're like, as much as you might have a desire to be committed, it's like your desire to put yourself first is trumping that. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like, yes, I want commitment, but I also want to be honored. I also want to be respected. I also want to be treated properly. And I feel like a lot of you guys are putting yourself first. And that's why we have the Strength card. You guys are holding back. You're focusing on yourself. I do think with the Judgment in reverse, though, there are still some insecurities that you guys are dealing with, but maybe you're not being vocal about it. Maybe you're not showing it. This could be something that you're dealing with, like on the low, or just like kind of within yourself. The desire is still there for something committed, but I get the sense that you're really just trying to make yourself more of a priority is what I'm getting, okay? And this could be what the Divine Masculine is picking up on as well, especially if they're wanting to make a move towards you. This is probably because your energy and your focus has been on you, okay? All right, so let's see where this is heading. All right, so where is this connection heading still within the next few weeks? Where is this connection heading within the next few weeks? Where is this connection heading within the next few weeks here? We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, so someone might not be single for long. Geez, let's see. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this can talk about not being single. Typically the Nine of Pentacles is like independent, you're on your own, you're single, but in reverse this could be that like you're taken. I feel like that the Five of Pentacles here, though, there is still like a lack consciousness that's coming through between the two of you. There still could be some fear or like feelings of lack when it comes to love. But ultimately, I do see like a very strong attraction coming through between the two of you. Some of you could be reconnecting here. Some of you guys could be turning the situation into something more like, okay, so I'll put it this way. If your status before was that you guys were both single, I feel like this could be changing. This could be maybe not fully going into a relationship, but kind of that switch from like, okay, we're only seeing each other sort of energy. I'm getting that here, but I do see with the Five of Pentacles, there's still like some sort of lack consciousness. I feel like this is when it comes to love. So just be careful about whatever negative beliefs you have about love that could hinder you. But I see with the Queen of Wands here, there's a lot of attraction. I feel like there's going to be a lot of fun coming up for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Maybe something more lighthearted is what I'm getting. Okay, let's take a look at the Divine Masculine's blockage right now. Okay. What's the Divine Masculine's blockage? Yeah, self-sabotage. And that's what I was getting with this Five of Pentacles. So if Divine Masculines are watching right now, if you do reconnect with your divine feminine, keep in mind that your negative beliefs around love, or maybe your negative beliefs around yourself, they are very much based in lack, and this could cause you to self-sabotage. So you could have something good, or things could be going well, but then you may do something that sabotages it. And maybe this is something that the divine masculines have done in the past. So this is what they're working through. This is what they're dealing with, is like not sabotaging something when it's going well, okay? And what's going on with the divine feminine? What's blocking the divine feminine right now? Regret. Okay, I think regret came out in the last reading too. Let's see, what is regret for the divine feminines? Why is regret here? So some of you guys need to let go of the past. Maybe you did some things wrong in the past, but you're needing to release that and start fresh. You know, you're not the same person that you were before. Let's see. The Two of Pentacles here in reverse. Let's get one more. The Ten of Wands. Okay, so there's something I'm hearing. Okay, so these two cards represent being overwhelmed. So I don't know if in the past you did something or said something when you were feeling overwhelmed, or if you just allowed yourself to get overwhelmed. Like you might be regretting that you allowed yourself to get super overwhelmed, or maybe you weren't like honoring yourself. These two cards represent being overwhelmed. So I'm hearing, I'm just gonna say it how I'm seeing it, because I don't know exactly what this represents for you guys, but typically you know. So I'm hearing that there's regret about maybe allowing yourself to get too overwhelmed, or maybe you did something while you were overwhelmed. Okay, so this is what's blocking you, is you're needing to release this. You're needing to release like any regret, especially if you did something at a time where you weren't in the best space, or maybe you had too much going on, or maybe you had all these other obligations. Maybe some of you have kids that you're taking care of, and all these other things that you have to do. So it's like, be a little bit easier on yourself is what I'm hearing. Okay, regret is such a wasted emotion. It's like in the past, it doesn't exist. So you have a fresh, clean slate now. Okay. So let's see what your divine masculines messages are for you, because most of you guys are divine feminines watching. All right, so what's their message for you? Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have here, I'm battling my addictions. Okay, so addictions could be anything, guys. It could be drugs, could be alcohol, could be sex, could be food, could be, maybe they're addicted to money, who knows. There's a lot of addictive energy that they're really trying to battle right now. They also are saying here, I'm so afraid of rejection. Okay, and that's probably why they self-sabotage, because they are afraid of rejection. Yeah, look at this, I've cried over you. Exactly, because we do have the grief card here as well, right? So for those of you who are not necessarily aware of what's going on with your divine masculine right now, keep in mind that this has been deeply impacting them, because I know a lot of divine masculines can kind of hide this or not really show this, but this is what's going on beneath the surface. Okay, so they have cried over you, they have been grieving this situation. Like I said, this was clarified by the world and the sun, so I feel like they're recognizing what you mean to them, and so they've been crying over you because they've been feeling heartbroken. They also are saying here, I've been sending you telepathic messages, so some of you guys have been receiving those. And then we have here, yeah, I'm not good at communicating my feelings, okay? But I do see them wanting to come through with communication. It's very, very, very likely, if you're resonating with this, that you will get communication very soon. Because like I said, we had the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, but from the beginning I was picturing communication. I was just feeling this strong communication energy coming through. But they might not be the best at communicating how they feel. So they might communicate with you, but it might not be super emotional, okay? But anyways, so that's what I have for you guys. So I truly, truly hope that this reading was helpful. If you want to book your own personal reading, my information is down below in the description box. All right. In addition, if you're interested in this self-love course, the twin flame course, the information is in the description box as well. All right. But I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all the best on your journey. Take care.